Hi, everyone. Ed Markey here. Right now, Congress needs to pass two important infrastructure bills, but only one is actually a climate bill. The two bills, the bipartisan infrastructure bill and the budget reconciliation package, they make historic investments in our country's physical and human infrastructure. They are Joe Biden's Build Back Better agenda, and our workers and our families need them both together. That is the deal. So let me be clear. I and many of my Democratic colleagues would not have voted for the bipartisan infrastructure package alone because it is not a climate bill. In fact, here are some of the things that I would never support apart from having a comprehensive climate bill also pass at the same time. There's 28 billion set aside for nuclear carbon capture and hydrogen, including a $6 billion bailout for existing nuclear plants. Only 410 million dedicated for renewable energy technologies, funding that could go to new fossil fuel transportation, a giveaway to the coal industry worth millions of dollars, exemptions that would block community participation in decisions on logging, pesticides, and pipelines on federal lands. All of that is in the bipartisan bill. And if that's all it was going to be, I would vote no. But I believed, as the author of the Green New Deal, that the second bill would make real climate investments by passing a budget reconciliation package at the same time. That's the deal. No climate, no deal. Passing only the bipartisan infrastructure package would be a violation of that agreement, and it would be a terrible, damaging mistake for our climate. I was co-author in 2009 of the only comprehensive climate bill to ever pass a Chamber of Commerce when we passed it out of the House of Representatives. Other bills got prioritized in the Senate over that historic bill. We cannot, we will not let that happen again. It would be a death sentence for our planet. Right now, we do have the opportunity to pass the most consequential economic legislation since the New Deal to create jobs, address the climate crisis. But we have to do it now, and we have to do it all together. We see the billions in damages that wildfires, massive hurricanes, deadly flooding, catastrophic freezing, and other climate change fuel emergencies are costing us as a people in the United States and the whole planet. We see the millions of good-paying union jobs that would be created in solar, wind, electric vehicles, energy efficiency, offshore wind, battery storage technologies once we pass the budget reconciliation package. When Congress was negotiating infrastructure earlier this year, I said, no climate, no deal. The budget reconciliation package is the climate part of the deal. It is possible to find middle ground in many areas of politics. I know because I have done it, but we cannot compromise on science, policies that will take steps to save the planet, or they will not take the steps that are needed to save the planet. That's why the second part of this deal must be passed at the same time, because we need climate action now. We cannot compromise on the fate of our planet and human civilization. We cannot pass the bipartisan infrastructure package alone. That was not the deal. We need to pass both bills together and finally take steps towards addressing the most important issue confronting our world, the climate crisis. We have no time to waste. This is the time, this is the place, this is the Congress that must finally pass the legislation that makes the United States the leader, so that we can say to the rest of the world that it is time for all of us to deal with this existential crisis. So I'm going to fight every single minute until both bills are finished and put on Joe Biden's desk, because that's the only way in which we're going to take the next steps towards saving this planet.